opioids in the U.S. and Purdue's operations move to a new independent oversight. All right, Storm Tracker 4 meteorologist Chuck George here to talk about the weekend because, as you mentioned, a lot of activities, a lot of outdoor activities, and great weather for it.
It is. How are you, Monica?
I'm great.
You're good?
It is Friday. We made it,
We
and
did.
so far, no triple digits in our forecast.
No. How's your nose doing lately? Allergy-wise?
Well, yeah, testy.
Yeah, well, it's getting better. I've got some good news for you on that front with the pollen tracker. We're looking at moderate. Remember, in April, it was way up there in the extreme category. We're moderate for tree pollen and for weed pollen now, so it's getting better. Typical this time of the year, May, we start to see that pollen level drop just a bit. Outside this evening, we'll be down in the 70s by about 9 o'clock. 11 o'clock, it'll still be in the low 70s. 83 right now with a very low humidity. It's dry outside, 14% humidity. After that light rain that we got in the city yesterday and some heavier rain to our south and east, it is in the 80s across the metro, in the 60s and 70s for Cochise and Santa Cruz County. Wind will be the big story briefly tomorrow. I'm talking briefly, just in the morning hours. Watch this. Boom. Wind starts to gust in the morning up to about 10 to even 20, even 25 to 30 miles per hour in the city as wind accelerates between the mountains in the mountain passes coming through there tomorrow, giving us dusty and gusty conditions tomorrow morning. Just in the morning hours. It'll be better after that. But if you hear the trees moving tomorrow morning early, that's why. Our next weather maker is way up here. But before we look at that, here's our last weather maker. That rain we got yesterday pummeled Houston today. Big hail south and west of Houston. That was our storm. It crossed the international divide or the continental divide and got that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. Watch this, though. We're going to have 3 consecutive days of mostly cloudy skies starting Sunday, going into Monday and then into Tuesday. Maybe a shot at a shower on Tuesday. I'd put a 10% chance in there. Here's your forecast for tonight and tomorrow for the metro. Pick out your favorite neighborhood. Foothills up to 88 degrees. Down on Sahuarita in the south side, 88 degrees as well. Over in Cochise County, looking at 73 in Bisbee tomorrow. A nice day to walk the Bisbee Strand. 84 degrees in Nogales. Here's your 10-day Storm Tracker 4 forecast. Looking good, but breezy in the morning tomorrow. We have Cinco de Mayo in our eyesight here in this forecast. A 10% shot at a shower, but look how cool we'll be for Cinco de Mayo. Only 78 degrees for the daytime high. Here comes that real May weather. So the first week of May may not feel like May that we're used to. It'll be cooler than normal for most of it. However, as we get into next weekend, back up into the 90s again, Monica. It's about time, I guess. It is May.
Yeah, it does make sense, but I am so happy and surprised to see 70s still in our forecast.
I know, me too.
We'll take it. Thanks, Chuck. And now turning to some good news. Tucson's biggest celebration of mariachi music and culture is now underway. That's the 43rd annual Tucson International Mariachi Conference. Runs through Sunday, bringing hundreds of musicians,